There is a graveyard on the internet that nobody puts in their thumbnails. It is filled with online stores, thousands and thousands of them. Each one started the exact same way. A person watched a video like this one, felt a spark of hope, picked a product, launched a store, and spent money on ads. And then, roughly 90 days later, the store went quiet. No sales, no traffic. Just a monthly bill for an app they forgot to cancel. Here is the number nobody wants to say out loud. Only about 1 to 5% of online stores ever become genuinely profitable in the long run. Some studies put the failure rate as high as 95% in the first year. So the question is not, does dropshipping work? It clearly works for a few. The real question is, why do almost all of them die, and what does the surviving 5% do differently? I studied the pattern, and the causes of death are surprisingly consistent. Today I am going to walk you through the 5 store killers ranked, and then I am going to show you the boring, unglamorous system the winners actually use. This is the video I wish someone had shown me before I wasted my first ad budget. Let us walk through the graveyard. Cause of death number 1, and it is the biggest by far. Broken unit economics. This is the silent killer, and most beginners never even calculate it. Let me make it painfully simple. Say you sell a product for $30. It costs you $8 from the supplier. You feel like you are making $22 of profit. You are not, because you have not paid for the customer yet. In 2026, the average cost to acquire one customer through paid ads can easily be $15, $20, even $30 depending on your niche. Add the payment processing fee, the app subscriptions, the returns, the refunds. Suddenly that $30 sale is losing you money. You are literally paying to make sales. The store looks busy. The bank account bleeds. This is how most stores die, not from no sales, from unprofitable sales. The fix is brutal but freeing. Before you launch, you write down every single cost: product cost, shipping, payment fees, estimated ad cost per sale, app fees, expected refund rate. If the number left over is not clearly positive, the business does not exist yet. It is a hobby that costs money. The winners know their numbers code. The losers guess. Cause of death number 2. The random product with no reason to exist. Beginners pick a product because a video told them it was winning. But by the time it is in a beginner video, 10,000 other beginners are selling the identical item from the identical supplier with the identical photos. At all not a business? You are the most expensive seller of a commodity. There is no reason for a customer to choose you. The winners do the opposite. They find a product that solves a specific, painful problem for a specific group of people, and they build a brand around it. Not the cheapest phone holder in the world. The phone holder made specifically for nurses on 12-hour shifts. Same product category, completely different business. One competes on price and dies. The other owns an audience and survives. Cause of death number 3. The store that screams scam. Here is a test. Land on your own store as if you were a stranger. A generic name. A logo made in 3 seconds. Stolen product photos with the competitor's watermark still visible. No about page. No real contact information. A web address that looks temporary. Your brain and your customer's brain silently files this under. Do not enter your card details here. And they leave. Trust is the entire game in e-commerce, and beginners give it away for free. This is exactly why I tell people who are serious to stop trying to fake a brand and instead get a real, professional site built. A tool like Uine will have a proper team build you a clean, credible business website in about 7 days with your domain, your email, and real service pages for a fraction of what an agency charges. I will drop it below. A professional storefront is not a luxury. It is the thing that makes a stranger comfortable enough to buy. Cause of death number 4. The one-channel gamble. Most dying stores have exactly one source of traffic, paid ads, and paid ads are rented land with a landlord who raises the rent every quarter. The moment the ad account gets restricted or the cost per click jumps, or the algorithm shifts, the traffic stops and the store flatlines the same day. The survivors build own channels alongside the rented ones. The single most important one is email. When someone visits your store and does not buy, most stores lose them forever. A store with an email and retention engine like Klaviyo captures that visitor, follows up automatically, recovers the abandoned cart, and turns one-time buyers into repeat buyers. Here is the quiet truth of e-commerce. The first sale often loses money. The second, third, and fourth sales are where the profit lies. If you have no way to reach a customer again, you have no business. You have a very expensive way to give money to an ad platform. I will leave Klaviyo below because retention is the difference between a spike and a company. Cause of death number 5. Quitting at the exact moment it was about to work. This one hurts because it is the most human. Building a store is a series of unglamorous problems. A supplier ships late. A payment processor holds your funds. An ad set flops. A customer leaves an angry review. Each problem feels like a sign that it is not working. So the beginner quits right before the compounding kicks in. The winners are not smarter. They are just still standing when the 10th problem arrives because they expected all 10. So let me pull this together into the survivor system, the boring version that actually works. 1. Do the math first. Know your true profit per sale before you spend $1. If it is not positive, fix the model, do not launch it. 2. Solve a specific problem for a specific person. Sell to someone, not to everyone. 3. Look legit. Real brand, real site, real trust signals. Get a proper storefront built instead of faking one. 4. Own your customer relationship. Capture emails from day one and let an automation tool do the follow-up so profit number 2, 3 and 4 actually happen. 5. Manage the money like an adult. Pay suppliers cleanly. Handle global payments without losing a fortune to fees. And keep enough cash to survive the slow months. Tools like Airwallex and Melio exist for exactly this, and I will put them below. And 6. Expect 10 problems, not 0. The graveyard is full of people who were one problem away from surviving. Now let me say the honest thing, because this channel does not sell dreams. Dropshipping is not a lottery ticket, and it is not passive. It is a real business with thin margins and real operations. The people getting rich quickly are mostly the ones selling you the courses, not the ones running the stores. But for the person willing to treat it like a business instead of a magic trick, to learn the unit economics, to build a real brand, to own the customer relationship, it absolutely still works in 2026. The 5% are not lucky. They are just doing the parts that do not fit in a hype video. Before I give you the one sentence, let me kill 3 fast myths because they cause a lot of these deaths. Myth 1, you need a winning product. No, you need a winning offer. The product plus the price plus the trust plus the follow-up. A mediocre product with a great offer beats a great product with a weak offer every single time. Myth 2, you need a big ad budget. No, you need profitable unit economics first. A big budget on a broken model just loses money faster. Start small, prove the math, then scale only what already works. Myth 3, you missed the boat, it is too late. No. Ecommerce grows every single year, new products and new audiences appear constantly, and most of your competition quits inside 90 days. Late is a story people tell themselves to avoid starting. The boat leaves every morning. So here is my one sentence for you. Dropshipping does not fail because it is fake. It fails because people run it like a bet instead of a business. If this saved you from a 90-day death spiral, hit that like button. It truly helps the channel. Subscribe to Uparkoti for online business breakdowns with zero hype and real numbers. And tell me honestly in the comments, did you try dropshipping and how long did your store survive? No judgment. We are all walking through the same graveyard. Thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.